Okay, it says here that you have been arrested for identity theft of one Moira Rose.
That is television's Moira Rose to you, young man. And these charges are unequivocal falsities. How could one pilfer an identity that already appertains to one?
So it's your stance that you actually are Moira Rose, television's Moira Rose, even though you have no way of proving that? Birth certificate?
I'm sorry, but no. Under the advice of my very first agent, I destroyed any documentation that might reveal my real age. An actor is nothing without his or her mystique. Remember that as you pursue your acting career.
I'm not an actor, I'm a public defender.
Oh, young man, wasting that aquiline bone structure on something as silly as jurisprudence? Well, that's the real crime today.
What about a social security card?
If you're looking for any Rose family records, you'll have to check with the several constables at the Federal Bureau of Investigation. They still haven't even returned our Biedermeiers, let alone a prosaic filing cabinet.
And you told the officers on the scene that you had no ID in your pockets or handbag.
In my it must be in my Fendi clutch. I had it with me all day yesterday, which is why I thought the Crocodile Prada deserved a perambulation up the famed avenue today.
And yet, despite having no identification, you were able to open charge accounts at Saks Fifth Avenue, Tiffany's, and Mrs. Lee's Wigs, all in a matter of 90 minutes.
Well, it's not the first, or I venture to say the last time that I'm issued a line of credit with only my celebrity as collateral. But it's a tale as old as time.
Look, Moira Rose is very well known. She's actually an actress who has worked for many years, and I gotta say, you look nothing like her. So, you can either provide some sort of documentation proving that you are in fact Moira Rose, or you can admit that you're not. And I can do my best to not get you convicted of credit card fraud and identity theft.
Wow.
Moira, why didn't you tell anyone you were going to New York this weekend?
The Sunrise Bay reboot has been behaving like a porcelain mortar and pestle, grinding my mind, body, spirit, and staggering talent to a fine powder. So what if I wanted to come to this city where we all currently are for my hiatus?
Because of all your spending, you've set off every fraud alarm on every account we have. It's no wonder you ended up here, especially without this.
Now, I think this should suffice for identification.
This is a SAG card.
Yes, but our new SAG-AFTRA president, Miss Drescher, finally approved my request to have my headshot lithographed onto it. I think it was a personal favour as I passed on a role that she eventually took on. Why anyone would want to play a governess from Flushing, Queens is beyond me.
I am so sorry, Mrs. Rose. I should have recognized you right away.
Well, that's quite all right, young Mr. Esquire. I'm sure your plate is simply too full. The justice system is as overcrowded these days as a third-grade public school classroom.
True, but I wasn't lying when I said you look nothing like yourself. You're much more beautiful in person.
Well, aren't you the glossy orator? You really should reconsider that acting career. My discerning peepers tell me that jawline would look best 3 stories high on a screen of silver. Do take care.